What's going on, everybody? So it's still a little bit wet from all the rain we got over the weekend, so we're going to do a couple little tree projects today with the mini excavator. The first one is a non-paying job. I got a big dead red oak down there at the cabin. Another one has died. A white oak died last year. Now a red oak on the uphill side of the pond has died, so we need to get that taken down. And then we're going to load the Yanmar up. We'll take the dump truck down to another little project. We got a couple other dead trees to take down for a customer. We'll load those into the truck and haul those off. So that's the plan for today, and then we'll go ahead and get all our equipment loaded up, take it down there to the road project. So hopefully it'll be dry enough. I heard they got several inches of rain down there, so we'll just see what happens. I need to take the, let's see, what do I need to take? Skid steer, the roller, and the motor grader down there to get ready to put all of our stone down. So we go like 2 months and it never rains, and then like every day we're getting storms now. Look at the branches just everywhere down here. So there's our current problem. Last year one of my big white oaks over there died, which when I designed this place I wanted a pond kind of tucked in the woods with the cabin here and surrounded by trees. And I realize when people get old why they cut all the trees down around houses, because it is one thing after another with branches falling. That's like 2 feet of leaves, but I love that tree when that falls. But anyways, that red oak right there has decided to die, which I don't know why. It's been fine for 3 years, but evidently it is no more. It's still slightly green for about 40 feet up, but the rest has died. Absolutely no good place to drop it without smashing everything else up, so I'm gonna send her straight across the pond. I don't want to hit my fence over there, so I'm gonna aim it straight towards that post right there in that oak tree. So I'm gonna go down there, go over there and remove that wire from that and stretch it out of the way. That way when this falls, it can just kind of go out there and we can drag everything else back up through here. This should be exciting. Not really. It's kind of hard to see the dead tree, but I'm gonna try to aim it right through here, and if all goes as planned, it shouldn't go no farther than this T-post and miss the fence. So I'd much rather drag limbs out of the pond than to fix my fence. Let's do it. All right, here we go. It's about a 22, 24-inch oak tree, depending on where you measure. Dead tree down. We missed the post by a couple feet, but hey, it didn't go over there and hit the fence, and it didn't hit the cabin, so we'll chalk that up as a win. Now we're going to put a chain around this thing and try to drag this thing back out, because I can't get over here and grab it. Well, I don't think me doing the pond killed this much of the tree. It's like cardboard. There was about 3 inches around the whole entire stump that was alive. Everything else is like press board. I think we'll cut this down a little bit lower, and then I'll grab the chain, hook that around there, and we'll just drag it out. Hopefully it'll come out, not leave too many branches. I already see a big one that's going to be stuck out there, but figure that out later. that is a wrap. Got my little rocks put back. Can't even hardly tell I've been in there. So got a big opening here now though. So big dead tree is down. Got that down before any storms took it and blew it on the cabin. So as much as I like these trees, I might end up taking down these couple of sweet gums that are still pretty close. I wish I could keep a bunch of white oaks about that size, because if they fall, they're not really going to do anything. Still got a couple branches over there. I'll have to grab them from the other side, but we've got to go take down a couple trees for a customer real quick, and then get staged for our next work we're doing the rest of this week. So yeah, that went pretty good. Got all those branches out, stump cut down, and I just grabbed them from the other side and probably just rake those out with a rake, throw them up there and grab them later. One down, 2 more to go. Well, we didn't have to go far. Back over here at the old Bealey farm. Customer here has a couple trees he wants to take down. One of them broke off in a storm the other day. Wants to grab that before it falls across the road. And then this one with the no trespassing sign on it is dead. Wants to grab that one. We'll just probably cut it, let it fall into the woods, drag it out, cut it. That white oak is hanging on, but we're gonna leave it for now. See what happens. All right, let's get the machine unloaded and we'll take these trees down. Grabbed a couple pieces of old logs up here as well to finish the truck load up. That looks better. Those trees are down. Got everything cleaned up. Once he finishes his yard, he's going to have to kind of address a little bit of erosion here, but until you get some grass growing, it's kind of hard to keep that at bay. But I did fix that one wash down here for him. That looks a lot better. That tree that was split off, got that down, and also took down that dead one that was right there.